Have you ever found yourself pondering the intricacies of your relationship status, wondering why, despite your prayers and desires, you seem to be traversing life's journey alone? The quest for companionship is a universal human yearning, and for those seeking a Christian perspective, it adds an additional layer of complexity to the narrative. In a world that often emphasizes the pursuit of romantic relationships, the experience of remaining single can be both enigmatic and challenging. However, as we embark on an exploration of the reasons why God might be keeping individuals single, it's essential to approach this conversation with empathy, recognizing the diversity of personal experiences and the multifaceted nature of relationships. As we dive into the Christian perspective, the concept of God's timing emerges as a central theme. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 reminds us that there is a time for everything, including matters of the heart. This biblical wisdom suggests that God, in His omniscience, has a unique plan and timing for each person's life, orchestrating the intricate details of their journey. It's a perspective that invites us to trust in a divine timetable that may not always align with our expectations but promises to unfold in accordance with a higher purpose. Beyond the dimension of timing, a season of singleness can be viewed as an opportunity for spiritual growth. The Christian faith often emphasizes the importance of cultivating a deep and personal relationship with God. During a period of singleness, individuals may find themselves free from the distractions of a romantic relationship, allowing them to focus on their spiritual journey, self-discovery, and a more profound understanding of their faith. This spiritual preparation can serve as a foundation for future relationships, aligning them with God's will and fostering a sense of purpose and fulfillment. In essence, the Christian perspective on singleness encourages individuals to embrace the present moment, recognizing that God's plan unfolds in His perfect timing. It calls for a trust in divine guidance, acknowledging that the journey towards a meaningful relationship is as significant as the destination. As we navigate the complexities of relationships, may we find solace and wisdom in the rich tapestry of biblical teachings, understanding that God's plan for our lives encompasses not only the joyous seasons of companionship but also the purposeful moments of solitude. God's timing. Have you ever questioned why your prayers for a life partner seem unanswered? Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 tells us that there is a time for everything under heaven, indicating that God has a divine timetable. It's an invitation to trust in God's sovereign plan, understanding that His timing may not align with our expectations. The season of singleness might be a period of preparation, a time when God is orchestrating circumstances for the perfect moment to introduce someone into your life. The delay in a romantic relationship could be an intentional aspect of God's plan, ensuring that you encounter your life partner at a time when both of you are spiritually and personally prepared. In these moments of waiting, there's an opportunity for personal growth, strengthening your faith, and deepening your relationship with God. As the psalmist declares in Psalm 27 verse 14, "Wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart take courage, wait for the Lord." Spiritual growth. Singleness provides a unique space for spiritual growth and self-discovery. 1 Corinthians 7 verses 32 to 35 encourages undivided devotion to the Lord during unmarried seasons, highlighting the potential for a deeper connection with God. This time of singleness is an opportunity to cultivate a strong foundation in faith, allowing individuals to understand themselves better and their purpose in God's plan. St. Augustine once said, "You have made us for yourself, O Lord, and our hearts are restless until they rest in you." This restlessness in singleness can be transformed into a pursuit of God's purpose, fostering a sense of contentment and joy in Him. As individuals focus on their relationship with the divine, they equip themselves not only for a future relationship but also for a fulfilling and purpose-driven life. Preparation for a godly relationship. God might be using the single season as a time of preparation for a future relationship that aligns with His will. Proverbs 19 verse 14 reminds us that a prudent wife is from the Lord, suggesting that God orchestrates the union of individuals in a way that is wise and in accordance with His plan. During this period, personal development and spiritual maturity become crucial elements, laying the groundwork for a relationship founded on God's principles. St. John Paul II emphasized the significance of self-mastery, stating, "The way to maintain one's chastity is to lock the door and throw away the key." This perspective underscores the importance of self-discipline and spiritual preparedness during the single season, ensuring that individuals are ready for the responsibilities and blessings that come with a God-centered relationship. Waiting for the right person. Being single can be a deliberate act of protection, as God may be shielding individuals from relationships that do not align with His plan. 2 Corinthians 6 verse 14 advises believers not to be unequally yoked with unbelievers, emphasizing the importance of a shared faith in relationships. This waiting period allows God to guide individuals towards a partnership that reflects His values and principles. Saint Teresa of Lisieux once remarked, "I want to be a love that is truly worthy of you, and I shall be that on the day when, in complete union with you, I can say, I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me." This quote underscores the notion of waiting for a partner who shares a deep spiritual connection, ensuring that the union is centered on Christ. Learning contentment. Singleness can be an avenue for learning contentment in all circumstances. Philippians 4 verses 11 to 12 encourages believers to find contentment in every situation, reminding them that true joy comes from their relationship with Christ. This period of solitude allows individuals to discover the joy and fulfillment that can be found in God alone. St. Augustine's words echo this sentiment, "You have made us for yourself, O Lord, and our hearts are restless until they find their rest in you." Contentment in singleness stems from recognizing that ultimate fulfillment is found in God, freeing individuals from dependence on external relationships for their sense of purpose and happiness.
Hey there! Before we jump back into the excitement, I just want to take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude. It genuinely warms our hearts that you've stuck with us this far into the video, and we're hoping you'll ride this adventure with us till the very end. Your comments mean the world to us, so please feel free to share your thoughts below. Let's keep the conversation positive and uplifting. To our incredible subscribers, a massive thank you. Your unwavering support, super thanks, and financial contributions are the driving force behind our channel's growth. A special shout out to those who keep coming back. You're the heartbeat of our community. Each one of you is appreciated more than words can convey. Now, let's immerse ourselves back into the adventure. Thank you for being an integral part of our journey.
Seeking God's guidance. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6 implores believers to trust in the Lord with all their hearts and lean not on their own understanding. Singleness may be a season where individuals are called to seek God's guidance in every aspect of their lives, including their desire for a romantic relationship. Trusting in God's plan involves surrendering personal expectations and allowing His wisdom to lead the way. Saint Teresa of Avila emphasized the importance of seeking God's will, stating, "Let nothing disturb you, nothing frighten you. All things are passing away, God never changes. Patience obtains all things. Whoever has God lacks nothing, God alone suffices." This perspective encourages individuals to place their trust in God's guidance, recognizing that His plan surpasses human understanding. Fulfilling God's purpose. The single season may serve a specific purpose in God's grand design for each individual. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 assures believers that God has plans for their welfare, plans for a future filled with hope. Singleness can be a time when individuals are uniquely positioned to fulfill God's purposes, whether through serving others, pursuing a particular calling, or contributing to the community. Saint Mother Teresa's life exemplifies this concept of fulfilling God's purpose. She dedicated her life to serving the poorest of the poor, demonstrating that a life of purpose extends beyond the confines of traditional family structures. The single season, in this context, becomes a time of discovery and dedication to the broader purposes that God has uniquely crafted for each person. Building a strong foundation. Singleness can be seen as an opportunity to build a strong foundation in one's faith and character. Matthew 7 verses 24 to 25 compares those who build their houses on rock to those who build on sand, emphasizing the importance of a solid foundation. During this period, individuals have the chance to deepen their roots in God, ensuring that their future relationships stand on a firm and unshakable base. Saint Padre Pio emphasized the transformative power of prayer, stating, "Prayer is the best weapon we possess. It is the key that opens the heart of God." This perspective underscores the significance of building a foundation on prayer and spiritual practices during the single season, as it equips individuals to face the challenges of relationships with a reliance on the divine. Overcoming personal challenges. God may use the single season to help individuals overcome personal challenges or past issues before entering into a relationship. Philippians 4 verse 13 declares, "I can do all things through him who strengthens me," affirming the belief that with God's help, individuals can overcome obstacles and grow into the best version of themselves. Saint Augustine's words resonate in this context, "The confession of evil works is the first beginning of good works." Acknowledging and overcoming personal challenges during the single season becomes a transformative process, allowing individuals to approach relationships from a place of healing, self-awareness, and readiness for the responsibilities that come with companionship. Trusting in God's plan. Ultimately, the Christian perspective on singleness encourages individuals to trust in God's plan, even when it comes to relationships. Proverbs 16 verse 9 states, "The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps." This verse underscores the importance of surrendering personal plans to God and trusting that His guidance will lead to a future aligned with His divine purpose. Saint Catherine of Siena's words emphasize the beauty of surrendering to God's will. "Be who God meant you to be and you will set the world on fire." Trusting in God's plan during singleness involves accepting one's unique path and allowing God to shape and mold individuals into the individuals He intended them to be, ultimately contributing to a life that radiates His love and purpose. In examining these 10 reasons from a Christian perspective, it's important to approach the complexities of relationships with a spirit of patience, trust, and a deep reliance on God's wisdom. Singleness, when viewed through the lens of faith, becomes a purposeful and transformative journey, leading individuals closer to God's heart and guiding them towards relationships that reflect His divine plan. In closing, as we delve into the profound aspects of singleness from a Christian perspective, it is our sincere hope that these reflections have offered clarity, encouragement, and a deeper understanding of the intricate tapestry of God's plan for our lives. The journey of singleness, when viewed through the lens of faith, unfolds as a purposeful season for spiritual growth, self-discovery, and a steadfast trust in God's divine timing. We invite you to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and join our vibrant community of individuals seeking inspiration and insight on matters of faith, relationships, and personal growth. Click the notification bell to stay updated on our latest posts, and don't forget to like the video and share it with others who may find solace in these reflections. Explore our channel, browse through our diverse range of videos and playlists. There's a wealth of content waiting to enrich your journey. As we connect with a global audience, we're genuinely curious to know where in the world you are joining our community from, how you discovered our channel, and which part resonated with you the most. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below, but let us remember the simple rule: think before you click. Our community thrives on respect, mindfulness, and love. Negative comments will be deleted, as we strive to create a space that reflects the values of living like Christ. In the spirit of embracing the diversity within our community, let us recognize the power in silence. If there's content that doesn't resonate with you, it's perfectly okay to gracefully step away rather than engaging in negativity. May we all strive to embody the teachings of Christ in our interactions, knowing that there is immense strength in choosing words that uplift and inspire. May the blessing of God be with you all always.